Hey coin collectors, it's DC on the Big D Coin channel, and it's a 2006p Sacagawea $1 coin for the United States of America. Right here, it says Liberty at the top. It says "In God We Trust" behind Sacagawea, and of course on her back is her baby, and that is Jean-Baptiste Charbonneau, who went on the Lewis and Clark expedition with Lewis and Clark, with Sacagawea, and Sacagawea was, of course, the Native American or the Indian guide that went with them. This says 2006p here. This is a Philadelphia mint coin, but when I tell you that there were 4.9 million of these made at Philadelphia, I'm not talking about this coin right here specifically. The 4.9 million Philadelphia coins that they count in your coin book are all business strike coins. In other words, they're coins that were not the same kind of finish. This is a 2000, but essentially many of the Philadelphia coins from the year 2006 will look just like this, kind of worn. It is a 88.5% copper, 6% zinc, 3.5% manganese, and 2% nickel. It's just a mix of a bunch of metals. And when this metal gets exposed to people's salt on their hands or water or anything, it really changes color quickly. So why does this one look so different? Well, because this is not a business strike or a regular issue coin from Philadelphia from 2006. It is what they call a Satin Finish coin. The United States decided, I think it was in 2005, to start doing a special finish on their uncirculated mint set coins. So this is an uncirculated Philadelphia mint set coin with a satin or special finish on it. And these are actually a different category of coin. If you look at the Professional Coin Grading Services, or PCGS, they separate these out. They call them special strike satin finish coins. And they are not that valuable. You'd think that they might be worth more because they're so beautiful, but it turns out they're all this beautiful. They made 847,361 of these. The average price, this one's probably worth between $4 and $5. The highest price ever for a satin finish Philly from 2006 is $118, I believe, on $119 on PCGS. And the highest price for a Denver satin finish, this one here, I think is $138. So these are not coins that get really, really expensive. And that is because they all look really good. And it's easy to get them just by getting them out of the uncirculated mint sets from 2006. And one of the other things that people say is, what's the date doing on the front? Well, the date actually was on the front in 2006. It wasn't changed until 2009. So here's a 2009 Denver mint coin. See the 2009D. They took off the E pluribus unum and they stuck it up on the edge, and they took the date off the front and stuck it up on the edge. So when you see this one, and this is actually a pretty famous one, it's the Three Sisters, the corn, the beans, and the squash getting planted during harvest planting season. And they also put this funny little one on here. So let's look at the back of this one. Well, first look on the edge, just a smooth edge coin, not much to see there. We get to the back, it says United States of America, $1 in words, O-N-E. On this one, because they could get more engraving on it, if they did it this way, they just put the $1 like that. It says United States of America still around the top. This one has an eagle on it. And you see right here it says TDR, and that's for Thomas D. Rogers, who was the engraver of the back of this coin. Glenda Goodacre was the engraver of the front of this coin, and there's her GG right there. These coins first came out in the year 2000. This was the 7th year they made them, but they didn't make many. They only made 4.9 million in 2006 of the Phillies and 4.9 million of the Denvers, and they only made 847,000 of these. They also did make it, though, in a S mint coin. Let's see if we can find that one here. And you can tell the difference between that one, can't you? So this is a satin finish, and this is the proof finish. And there's the S. In case you weren't sure it was a proof finish, you just look for the S and you know, in these coins that will be a proof coin. And if we tip it over on the back, we get the same kind of difference. You can actually see yourself in these proof coins, but you can't see yourself in these satin finishes. So how many proof coins did they make? Well, it turns out that they made a lot. At the S Mint, they made 3 million. They actually made more at the San Francisco Mint proof coins than they made regular coins at Denver. At Denver, they made 2.8 million. At Philly, they made 4.9 million. At San Francisco, they made kind of in the middle. They made 3 million of these S coins. This one is worth $9 to $10 probably minimum. It comes in 2 different sets. It comes in a clad regular coin set, and it comes in a proof silver mint set in 2006. All right, so where are the expensive ones? Well, this one's about $9. This one, these two, it's hard to get much over $100 for them, even if they're in perfect condition. But if you can get a regular coin that looks like it's in perfect condition, that's where you're going to start getting the money. And those coins are going to be worth hundreds and hundreds of dollars. To get one of these that looks like it's all shined up and it isn't quite so beat. All right, well, that's all we have today from Big D Coins. Please subscribe to the channel and leave any comments you might have in the comments section.